Hi everybody, I'm Michael. This is another scheduling video. I don't really need to make a scheduling video every month, but it's such easy content and it's fun to do these things. So here's what's coming up on Arglefump Reads for June 2021. So on the 6th, I'll be posting Little Sister number 92 and 101. On the 9th, I'll be doing Nancy Drew Files number 69 and 70. So I think one of them is a car racing thing. I don't quite remember. Then I'm going to do something special on the 12th. I'm going to do some Berenstain Bears books for Father's Day. So the Papa's Day Surprise, and then Life with Papa. So we've got those two books going up for Father's Day. There are two more Father's Day themed books for the Berenstain Bears, but they were all checked out to the library and they had a waiting list of like 3 people. So everybody else was thinking, I'm going to read these books for Father's Day. So maybe next year I'll check out the books like 2 months in advance and read them in advance. Babysitter's Club Mystery number 13 and Babysitter's Club number 73. Those are coming up on the 15th. And then on the 18th, I have 2 more Frozen books. So it's Anna Finds a Friend and Elsa's Icy Rescue. And that's part of like this new series. It's Disney Before the Story. I think they've done like 3 or 4 books. So it's like a 100-page book, lots of pictures for kids. And it's more Frozen books. Then on the 21st, we've got Little Sister number 107 and 111. And those are all the Little Sister books I've got. So that will be the end of me reading the Little Sister books. Almost at the end of me reading the Frozen books. There aren't too many more Frozen books left. I think there's the ebooks, yeah. So I've got like 2 or 3 ebooks I still have to do reviews for. And so those will be posted in July. And then I did Berenstain Bears. On the 24th, I'm doing Berenstain Bears instead of doing Nancy Drew Files number 71 and 72, because I haven't finished book number 72. I read like the first 50 pages or so, and that was a month and a half ago. I just picked it up again today and read like another 30 pages, and I could not remember anything. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot it all. Sorry. So, in order to delay the Nancy Drew Files, I'm doing more Berenstain Bears, which I read this month. I did the Mama's Day Surprise, which is a terrible book. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's just bad. It's like 30 pages of Mama being a jerk to her entire family. She's like, they're idiots. They don't know how to cook. They can't keep secrets. They're gonna ruin my kitchen and destroy Mother's Day. Gosh, they're so terrible. And yeah, she just whines the entire book. It's not a good book, but my review will be good because it will have lots of complaining about the book. And then also the Berenstain Bears Cook It, which is actually the Mother's Day surprise story. What they did was they just took this old book that nobody remembered and rewrote it, and that's how they got the Mama's Day surprise. Berenstain Bears have done a lot of rewriting over the years. If you just go through the backlog and check out the more obscure books from like the 80s or so. Yeah, pretty much all of them got rewrites. Like the Berenstain Kids books, I don't know if you heard about that spin-off series. So those were all rewritten. So the Berenstain Kids things with colors was changed into like the Berenstain Bears God-made colors. And I could tell it's the exact same rhyme because they do the strange rhyme with Violet. Da-da-da. And don't forget, there is also Violet. They rhyme Violet with forget. Anyway, on the 27th, we'll do some more commissions. So, Gingerbread Cookie Murder. So that's a short story from the Hannah Swenson series. I'm going to check it out. Haven't read it yet. Should be cool. The Name of the Wind. I still haven't finished Name of the Wind. So I got about 120, 30, maybe even 150 pages. So I'm now on like page 380. And the book is still like 700 pages, so I'm about halfway through. I finally got to the part where stuff happens. So the book really picks up once he actually gets into school, once he actually gets into wizard school. It's weird. It'd be like if Harry Potter, Harry doesn't go to Hogwarts until halfway through the book. That would have been weird, right? Well, that's what Name of the Wind is like. So maybe I'll finish it this month and do my review for it. Or maybe I'll take another month, who knows. And on the 30th, my other 2 commissions, I'm assume I'm going to be reading Alex Rider number 5, which is great because I want to see the next Alex Rider book. And then somebody asked for me to do Anne of Green Gables, and I am pretty sure that is going to take me multiple months to read. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's going to take me multiple months to read because it's just a giant book, right? They had like a trilogy of movies based on it, so it can't be a short book. And apparently I need to wrap things up here, so let me do a quick recap of all the books I read this past month. So I read Babysitter's Club, Abby's book, the Portrait Collection. So that's the last Portrait Collection book. I thought it was okay. I thought it could have been a lot better. Like, it should have talked about Abby's allergies. I think it should have done more about that. And it did a good job dealing with Abby's dead father. I kind of wish Anna had played more of an important role in the book. And then I feel like the fourth story was not so good because it was just, they go on a bad vacation. I'm like, ugh. But the last chapter of the fourth story was good. And then the fifth story was basically Christy and the Dirty Diapers from Abby's perspective, which was not so good. So, good book overall, has some problems. So I finished that book. I did a recap of all the Babysitter's Club Portrait Collection books. I read Paw Enforcement number 7, where Megan has to go inside a cult to find a baby's mother. Yep. And the Sugar and Spice Fairy series. So Rainbow Magic, I read Rainbow Magic number 127 through 133. So I started and finished the entire Sugar and Spice Fairy series. I don't recommend it. It's terrible. It has more recap than normal, and that's bad. Like I said, those 4 Berenstain Bear books, which are going up in June, those are ones I read in May. I also read Disney Chills number 1, Part of Your Nightmare, which I think is okay. I haven't written my review of it yet, so I'm still kind of digesting the book. It's a good idea for a series. It's Disney villains in Goosebumps format. That was cool. But also seems to like put in a more moralizing stuff, which I guess is typical Disney, but doesn't really fit the Goosebumps format so well. Yeah. And then Babysitter's Club, the graphic novel for Claudia and the New Girl. I read that too and posted that in May. And what did I do for writing-wise? Well, I wrote the Nancy Drew Batman fanfic. So it's Batman in the Royal Tower. You can read that on my fanfiction.net page. So it's Arglefump, spelled exactly how it sounds. And I think that's all the writing I did. I did like a little secret writing project for my friend Paul for our video game stuff, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. But that was only like 2 to 3 pages, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, bye!